Cool. So that looks good. That sounds good. That's live. Waiting on the preview. Preview pops up. We're golden. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening, morning, day, wherever it is you're at. I'm really excited about today's stream. Today is going to be the first rank up and gameplay live stream that I've done. And what better way to start it off with one of my most anticipated champs in a good while, Storm Pyramid X. So I wound up getting a 3-star and a 4-star version out of some crystals here 2 days ago. And I'm going to be ranking up and maxing out the 3-star, and the only reason for that is because I desperately need to conserve rank up materials like alphas and tier 4 basics for the huge rank up level up extravaganza coming up here in a couple of weeks. So it's not hyperbole to say that each and every one of those counts. So we're going to be playing with the 3-star version today just to see what she can do, how she handles, some basic synergy nonsense, and go from there. So thanks for stopping by, and let's get into it. Wanted to take the opportunity here to give a big welcome to the newest subscribers to the channel. Glad you found the channel, glad you liked the content, and thanks for signing up. I'm glad to have you here. Alright, so I'm starting off. I've got the base 3-star Storm. Just gonna throw up some random stuff right here. It's always the super interesting bit. Since I've got 3-star stones, I'm going to use the 3-star rank up stone, courtesy of this month's event. Get her up to rank 3 right now with another stone. Yeah, may as well. It's maxed out, may as well. Because I think there's one in overflow. There we go. And push her over to... That one I will not be using. This I will do instead, just because I've got some tier 3 basics in overflow as well. And take her up the rest of the way. So there we go. Maxed out 3-star Storm. And back out there. Let's just claim the level up stuff. I'm only interested in the first 4 milestones anyway. Awesome. Back out there, back out here, go to this, go to here. Claim that. Claim that. Claim that. Awesome. Now, for the more interesting namesake of the video here, let's go here. Wake her up. Brings her up just a little bit. I think at Sig 1 she's at 10% health. Yeah. I'm not sure how many Sig stones I've got, so let's not go too crazy. A little crazy, but not too crazy. It's all multiples of 8, is it? So, yeah. Let's do that. And that should bring her up to somewhere in the low 20 range, I believe. You get the standard network connectivity issues, which come standard when you try to do anything of value. Okay, so below 17%. Nice thing about Storm X is that you don't really need much in terms of her signature or sig stones, so that's nice. And let's start it off somewhere in the heroic bracket. See what she can do. I got all that here, there, That's strange. Not even at max sig, she's already top of the food chain. Very interesting. Okay, so we got her. Let's... Missing a number of synergies. Well, let's just take her in vanilla, see how she does. I may need to wind up turning off suicides. See if there's any revives or anything of value. Nope, so it doesn't really matter which path we go. Let's start off with something simple with class advantage fight. Oh, this isn't even going to be fair. So I will be doing one fight. Now, do I want to start off with shock or cold snap? What else does it do besides that? So the ice gives you a glancing ability, which is super helpful. And then lightning just increases stun, which I do not want to stun, just based off of Black Panther being Black Panther. Don't want to wind up eating something to the face there. So then she gets a prowess every time someone gets over a bar of power, which is handy. And back out there because I'm grossly overpowered. And then, because I'm lazy and I don't want to turn suicides off just yet, shrug that off from the get-go. Let's try it again. Different set of champs this time. This is going to be a bit more challenging. That's fun. Alright, so let's go say hello to Mr. Aegon over here. Now, you'll have to humor me for just a moment. Actually, I wonder. With Storm's ability to purify a stun debuff and replace it with a passive stun, I wonder if that overrides Black Panther Civil War's stun reflection. Dang it, now I'm going to go back and check that out next. So I get a prowess every time someone fills a bar of power, which is cool. We knew that. Okay, right. Key to her ability is charging the heavy and then launching the special. So you want to get 6 prowess, then heavy, then special, so it's guaranteed unblockable. Got that. I'm going to be probably, since it's got tank here, going to be wanting to go to special 2, play with some of the shocks, and then go for the, try and go for the big special 2. We'll see. We're just testing it out. If there's something that you want to see here, just type that in the comment section. And see if we can accommodate. Now, is the only way that she gains prowess from the special ability stacking? Let's see. Alright, so then let's try this out. You throw your special, I start charging this, you dash at me. Oh, that didn't work. Well, yeah, it's 100, so that should be max damage right there. Or max potential, I should say. pretty decent. That's right, so she gets 3 permanent prowess. The first 3 are permanent. So you kind of want to throw the special 3 first, and then start cycling the big ones. Interesting, okay. Got that. So that's cool, and it's good to know. Gonna back out here, gonna go back down a level. Back to that Black Panther Civil War. Because I want to see which takes precedence. If Black Panther's stun reflection takes precedence, or Storm's switching inactive for a passive stun. Should be interesting. Because depending on that will really increase her usability, I think. Just need to get his armor up on this guy. Preferably without stunning him. There we go. Okay, so hit me. Okay, so they're both stunned. Oh, that's amusing. That's amusing. I don't think I've seen anybody test that out yet. So then hit me. Interesting. So why did that work? What's up, Basie? How you doing, bud? Okay, so why does that work? Why is it like that? Is it because he is stunned first, which then reduces his ability accuracy based on my Petrify and Pacify, which then negates the Reflect stun? Hey, how's it going, bud? Apologies if I mispronounce your name, but Fung? If I did, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here, and howdy. That deserves a second test, because that's my hypothesis right there, is that by stunning him first, with my Petrify Pacify, that negates the Reflect stun because of the reduction of ability accuracy. But otherwise, since that doesn't always trigger, then that's why we both are concurrently stunned. So then it would really just come down to, like, if it's an arena or against Alliance War, who has the most stun reduction based off of either your masteries or nodes. Awesome. Well, cool. I'm doing pretty good. Today was a good day. It was a sunny day here, which I very much appreciate. Plus, there's a whole heap ton of stuff dropping in-game, news-wise and otherwise. So it's exciting to see what's coming down the pipes. It's nice to see them pull back the curtain on a couple of things. And just really makes me even more excited for next month. I will tell you this, I'm really hoping that Red Guardian is the first champ up, because, and that's, okay, so Red Guardian is the first champ up because a combination of Red Guardian and Storm X and Crystals would be awesome. Okay, so hit me. Well, I gotta block you if you're gonna do that. So then we're both stunned. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the bottom of this one. I'm gonna turn off Petrify Pacify and see if it's the same outcome. So going into masteries. So it's just Pacify, right? 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Doing it in the name of science. Well, that's good. AC, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Those kind of videos are always fun. I think I had that, and then this was Stupefy was maxed. I think. Do you guys have your Stupefy maxed out, or do you have 1 point or 2? And then Petrify shouldn't do that at all. Actually, while I'm playing around with this, let's do it that way, and that should give me. Did I have 3 in number? Must have 3 in number. Cool. Because I don't think I've got. Yep, just masteries. Cool. Okay, so. Yeah, you're living dangerously, I think, if you don't. Alright, guys, so if you'll humor me for a moment, I'm going to concurrently record this bit here. Just because I think it's an interesting interaction and might make for an interesting video later on. So, bear with me a moment. So, from the top. Hey there, hi there, everybody. So I've been playing around with Storm Pyramid X a little bit, and she's got a innate ability whenever an active stun is shrugged off, then it's replaced with a passive stun. So, cool, that's interesting. But what does that do against annoying champs like Black Panther Civil War? So, let's dive in, check that out. Been playing around with it a little bit. I have Pacify turned off, because Pacify reduces enemy ability accuracy once they're stunned. So let's just jump right in here into the monthly quests. Bring up my Storm X. Fury and Gold Pool are just to shrug off the bleed that I have. And let's punch him a little bit, see if I can get one of those armor ups up. Okay, so he's got an armor up. Okay, so we're both concurrently stunned. Excellent. Let's see if we can repeat that. Got the armor up again. Okay, so we're both stunned. Trying to repeat that one more time. Cool, got the armor ups again. Hit me. Come on, buddy, hit me. Well, not quite what I meant. Also not quite what I meant. Okay, so got one more arm up. Touch that. And we're both concurrently stunned. Excellent. Let's finish off this fight here really quick. And then now, go back into the masteries and then add the points back into Pacify. As the game allows. And try that fight again. Now, what I'm suspecting here is that Pacify is going to allow for a slightly different interaction just based on how lucky you wind up getting. Because that means sometimes, since Black Panther is stunned first, is that his ability accuracy would be reduced, preventing the reflect stun back on me. Now, I think even under ideal circumstances, it wouldn't be reduced 100%. Just occasionally. So then let's try and get the armor up, back up. Armor up, thank you. and try stunning him again. So we're both stunned. Still both stunned. The armor. No, it's not working. The armor. Now it doesn't seem to work. There we go. And then just like that. So it isn't a guaranteed strat. But I think it comes down to, it's an interesting interaction, I think. And I think at the end of the day, if you both wind up being stunned, it depends what mode of gameplay you're in. If you're in Arena or one of the, like Alliance War, it's going to come down to, I mean, obviously which node you're on. If you're on Limber, then that's going to be a consideration. But then also whatever your stun reduction masteries come down to being. So just an interesting interaction. Figured I'd point that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. All that stuff helps me out. And take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was interesting. That's interesting. I don't know off the top of my head where that would be immediately useful. Like in the high stakes situation, at least. But I think that's, you know, at least something fun to keep in the back of your head. But anyway, let's get back into the continued gameplay. Dang, I burned through a full energy already. Oh, that's why, because this is a end content, so it's 3 spaces a tile. That makes sense. So then, let's go play with Wasp and turn on Ice Tempest. See how that Cold Snap winds up working out. By the way, AC, congrats. Getting your mug out there in the world. Alright, so then let's look over the abilities again. So Ice is obviously Cold Snap and Frostbite, and a chance to glance, and then Lightning is where the power comes in with the shock and then stun chance. And then ideally, let's see, how is it? Because I think I would have to launch a special one to get the Cold Snap off. Yeah. Okay. So then let's turn on an Ice Tempest. And then check that out. So I just gotta be careful with Wasp until I get to the special one, just because I don't want to get destroyed in one hit. Cool, so there's that, so now she's slowed. And she's got the Cold Snap. So that means we should be good going forward here. Just still going to try and bait out the special one because that's a lot easier to dex. Excellent. And let's see. Okay. Oh. It's just a heavy. So charge that up. Excellent. Cool. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but don't have any of the prowesses up, which would make sense. Alright, so now if you could kindly throw your special one again, just make my life a little bit easier. That would be excellent. Any day now. Thank you. Turtle up there. I got 3 of those. You're slowed. And there we go. Now, ideally, I think her best setup is to charge the heavy as the opponent's dashing at you. Right. And then launch the special for added effect. Let's take you into not there. Here, and then just have a go with everyone's favorite punching bag. I'm also going to want to bring. Let's see, you don't have the Supreme synergy, right? But Supreme might still have the synergy with you. No. Because it's just a solo. That's dumb. Well, let's just do that. Just for kicks. Just to see some vanilla gameplay. And then AC, once you do that big reveal video, is it just going to be a standalone face reveal, or are you going to tie something in with it as well? Like crystal opening or gameplay, or announce another, the next challenge? Excuse me. Okay, so here, what I'm going to try and do is build up... Ouch. Probably should have switched over to the shock or lightning tempest. What I'm going to try and do is build up to the... Why did he get... Oh, because you both got the power. Build up to the special 3, launch the special 3, then build up to the special 2, which means by then I should have enough prowess to just launch unblockable specials, which would make my life a little bit easier. Maximize damage. Not getting hit would also be a plus. Let's get a chance here. I should probably look at Aunt May as well to see. Because there's a couple other synergies I'm forgetting about that she only gets as like a 4 or 5 star. Okay, there's that. But that burned all of my prowess, so that's not ideal. And maybe we'll gain them 2 at a time now by the look of it. So that's handy. Okay, so then there's that. Charge that up, and then that's 3,000. That's cute. That wasn't a crit though. And I'm dead anyway. Okay, so then she does the big damage off of the crits, but only if it's a crit, which means you would need to increase the crit chance. Ah, rip. You got a couple wars left though. So if you win one, was it 2 wars or 3 wars left? If it's 2 wars left, if you win 1, then you guys are set. If it's 3 wars, you gotta win 2, but good luck. I wish you guys the best. Okay, so then let's forget about the restoration kit. What do you think? Should we try the mutant crit team first, or some of the more flavorful mutant synergies? So I want to compare between Beardo and Reed. We can Beardo is in a queue, so I can't bring him up. Let's see what fun mutant stuff we get. Well, I think Beardo, automatically is the best bet, because then you can bring into Storm, right? And that's not super great because that's maximum 15% of the power spent. So if on a special 3, that's negligible. A quarter or half of a single bar of power for a special 3 after you've launched 2 of the others. So that, yeah, it's not very useful. Let me just bring up 4-star Storm to see how that synergy would play out with regular Storm. So it's just playing up the length of the secondary Tempest, which could be useful. And then, but I was looking for... Oh. Well, yeah, but AC, what I was saying is that if you win the next one and then lose the next one, you'll wind up right where you're at in Silver 1 still, right? Or inversely, if you lose the next one and win the one following, it'll bump you back up to Silver 1. Anyway, I'm looking for Sinister. And I was gonna do Cable, but that's kind of what I was talking about with checking out alternate synergies, because Cable has a new synergy that I'm forgetting about off the top of my head. I forget who it's with. Sorry guys, riveting YouTube right here. But I think I was looking for the one with Sunspot. But I don't know where I put Sunspot on the roster. They'd probably just be getting rid of Sinister then. Right? Is my 4-star maxed out? Super riveting. Anyway, what I'm looking to do is basically this, right? I'm trying to bolster the chance of Storm being able to crit on the special 2, which I'm hypothesizing comes down to... What just happened? Hypothesizing comes down to ability accuracy, but so by having a Sunspot with Cable on the team, that's should be a 40% boost, a 60% boost on ability accuracy during special attacks, right? So that should help. And then likewise, the Beardo and Storm synergy grants a permanent passive prowess, right? Which means that I should have 4 permanent passive prowesses on Storm at any given time. Oh well, AC, sorry to hear that. Inter-alliance bickering is, that always sucks. And I want to do the Lightning Tempest, because that's where you get the oomph from Special 2. So let's see how this goes. So you still get... So I've got the permanent passive prowess currently. And I've just got the 2nd and 3rd one. About to get the 4th as soon as he gets pushed over Special 1. Awesome. Ouch. Preferably not getting punched in the face. So then there's that. Well, I guess another thing to test out is if the passive prowess I get from Beardo counts towards the 6 I need to be unblockable. Alright, let's get you firing that off first, so I don't wind up charging up my heavy and then take a bullet to the face. So let's charge that up, launch this. Not expecting it to do a whole lot, because you can't crit. But as soon as she gets to 5 prowess next time, I'm gonna launch a special, see if it's unblockable. Actually, well, that's 6. Wait for one of them to burn off. It's 5. Okay, so, well, does it? I'll need to do it at the beginning of the fight. Because obviously it was an unblockable attack, but I don't know if it's because I got the prowess from launching the special. It's just all going in multiples of 2s. Well, there's 5. Okay, so it is unblockable. So the passive prowess does count. Well, that's nice. Plus, that means that you get to bring a Beardo on your team, so he's immensely useful to begin with. So that's good to know. Let's see if I can get up to the one more. Works. And charge this up all the way. That's 6,000 damage. Is that good for a 3-star? I think that's good for a 3-star, right? 6,000 damage. Launch a couple more, see if you get something a little bit spicier. Alright, AC, much appreciated. We'll catch you on the next one. So there's that. Charge this up. 8,000. So that's nice. The big hit. Hey Jordan, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Oh, have I hit 250 officially now? Awesome. I am, AC, I'm looking at doing one here pretty quick, because my next immediate goal is to get into the content creator program. And so the milestone for that is, that's gonna be death, isn't it? Well, it's definitely gonna be death, yeah, that's death. And then the next milestone is 500, so yeah, for sure. Alright, so there's that. Cheers. So, for those of you tuning in, this is a gameplay video of Storm X, 3-star maxed out. Well, 3-star mostly maxed out. And what we've learned so far is that Storm's got an ability where if the active stun she puts on somebody is shrugged off or purified, it gets converted into a passive stun. And the interaction between Black Panther Civil War, who reflects stun. And the interesting thing about that is that it just comes down to your own mastery build. If you have, what's it, Petrify, Pacify turned on. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're both stunned, sometimes you're not. And then the second thing we learned is that this Beardo synergy with Storm X yields an automatic passive prowess, which counts towards Storm X's prowess wall, I guess, requirement of needing 6 prowesses to be unblockable. So that's good to know. Congrats, 35 is good, man. So then what I'm testing out right now is to try and find a more reliable way for Storm to crit on the special 2 in order to get some of the big glowy yellow numbers that everybody loves to see. Because she doesn't always do that automatically, right? Because you have to crit to be able to do that, but you need to have a higher crit chance. And right now we're trying to see if it's more viable to bring, like, the standard full mutant crit team with for that, or to bring Sunspot, because Sunspot has the synergy with Cable, which means that mutant champs have boosted ability accuracy up to 60% boosted ability accuracy based off of Sunspot's SIG rating. So that's why I love this game. I'm sorry, it's super technical, but that's why I love this game. You can get so far into the weeds with this and that and the other and just planning and the logistics and numbers. So we're just testing stuff out right now. My Storm does have suicides turned on. You got double edge, so that's what the bleed there is. Excuse me. Also why the numbers might be a little bit bigger or shinier than they would otherwise on a vanilla account. Well, not die. Well, that was a wasted effort right there. Let's just back out. That's not going to get any better. Now, on some other streams, they would do, you might find gameplay of like, oh, this is what this does, this is what this does. I'm more interested in, just as like my own personal preference, I'm more interested in like the synergies and sort of like the working the, like finding workarounds for stuff. Finding some like untapped potential, so. I have the Ice Tempest selected because I wasn't paying attention, so that's brilliant. Well, let's see what you can crit from a special 1 with the Ice Tempest active. How about that? I'll back out and then I'll do it right this time. But for starters, I want to see about bringing up both Tempests and then launching the special one. How long that lasts for. So it's a pretty decent amount of time. It's not anything super huge, but I just need you to thank you. Not 4. I don't think I can. Okay, I pushed you over. Awesome. There's that. Charge up this. Should be unblockable. Okay, so that's like 6,000 damage. It's not bad. It's enough to get the second one off for significantly less. Interesting, interesting. So I think that would be the way to make her, to maximize the damage from Ice Tempest. Is to build up to the special 3, get both Tempests active. Build back up to a special 1, heavy charge. Launch the unblockable special 1 with both Tempests active. Okay, so then let's turn Lightning back on. And then see what happens. So last time we did this, the biggest hit was about 8,000. So for about 10k overall, which wasn't bad. Let's see if 8k is as high as it goes, or we can luck out and get bigger, shinier numbers. So right now I'm already at the 6 prowess. Have to get a couple more. So let's charge up that for the hidden prowess. Shouldn't do a whole lot, but just now I got both of them active. still got the 1 permanent, and that's 2, that's 5. And get up. Man, that's a tight window. Doable though. Okay, so what we got? 8,000, so that's what, 12,000? Because I saw an 8,000 and 2,000s, so that's about 12, 13,000 thereabouts. It's not too shabby for a 3-star with suicide, with partial suicides. But that was just one. Let's see if we can get it again by following through on the same cycle. So we got that. Trade out that. Charge up this to 100. Throw the special. So that's 100 prowess plus Beardo's prowess plus the 5 prowess I had already. Shouldn't do a whole lot still, just because it's the 3-star and it's a special 3 and it can't crit. Now's the oomph bit. Trying to struggle up to a special 2 with as many prowess as possible before the second Tempest goes away. Okay, so there's that. Wait till you throw that. Push you over. Oh, stunned. So that's 100. 25. 25 did not crit. Shame. Storm should have one more round left in her, see if we can get it again, or if we just lucked out that first time. Well, actually, you know what after this round, I'm going to go back in and look over the special 3 ability again. See if it's even worth getting the second Tempest active, if that actually does anything, or what it does specifically. See if it's worth building up to the special 3 cycle. You could throw your special 1, that'd be awesome. So it'd give me more chance to build up prowess. I think it does, because I think it's just from 1 prowess to 2 that you get each time you cross a bar of power. That could be useful. Okay, so there's that. Don't be a butt. Charge that up all the way. Dang it. Dang it! Alright. So back out, let's try that again. So, looking up here at Aunt May, special 3 says that okay, so to get the added damage, I think it's just for the special 3, you need to have both Tempests active already, which means you need to play Storm in the Nick Fury zone. Where each, okay, so then let's take this from the top. Got energy resistance, so she's fun to use against magic. See, what I don't understand is the knockdown ability, because when you're knocked down, then Storm activates the second Tempest for 12 seconds. So it's almost like it's asking you to get knocked down. Right? So you get added damage. But there isn't anything else in her kit to mitigate, you know, the damage you take just from getting punched. And it doesn't really say anything on Special 3 why it would shift from gaining 1 prowess each time you pass a bar of power to getting 2. What's the part of her? Where does it even say the benefit of having both of them active at the same time? Because all it says, actually, that's riveting, as my screen goes black. Let's check it out here on the game screen. Make it a little bit more interesting for everybody else. You know, because I'm live streaming. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at, right? Like, what's the benefit of having both of them active at the same time, aside from just unlocking added damage for Special 3? Because all it says that Lightning Tempest does is that it increases, or it decreases shock damage that you take, and you have a higher chance to stun the opponent on basic hits, whereas Ice Tempest means that if you get a hit, it can glance, and you can deal Frostbite or a Cold Snap on a Special 1, right? But it's not like there's a certain special attack that, aside from the Special 3, where it benefits from having both of them active. Right, Special 2 benefits Lightning Tempest, Special 1 benefits Ice Tempest, Special 3 benefits both of them. With like a doubled attack rating. So why wouldn't you want to just launch a nasty Special 3 instead of trying to get the huge crit damage off of Special 2, right? Because the prowess, going back up here to the top, here. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I've been missing. Each prowess that's active generates, or each Tempest that's active generates 1 prowess. So by launching the Special 3, you activate both prowesses. So then each singular prowess or Tempest generates a prowess. Curious. Sorry, just YouTube shenanigans. Anyway, that's what I was missing. So it's just a way to generate prowess faster. And really, that's all it does, isn't it? You just generate prowess faster. So everyone keeps saying that the Special 2 is where it's at, because then you get huge crit damage, right? But that's so random. Wouldn't you want to rather just use the prowess that you have, just because it benefits special attacks? Save that up for a Special 3 instead? Because by having both of them active, when you launch a Special 3, you get the increased attack bonus. You don't need to worry about critting or not. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Let's go test that out. So what I'm going to try and do here, and I may need to mix up the champs that I have here. I'm going to do one cycle where I do a special 2 and see if that crits, see what kind of damage I do off of that. And then just depending on how much health I have left, see about getting knocked down after I have a special 3. So I activate both Tempests and then launch said special 3. And then just see what the damage difference is. So I just need push you over, push me over. Charge this up. Wasn't a full charge, but... So then let's see what the number is here for a vanilla special 3. 10,000. 10.7, if you want to be specific. So now I'm gaining double prowess because I've got both Tempests active. I'll need to look at the 4-star version too to see whatever the Bishop synergy is. Okay, so now I'm here. Okay, forget that. 6, so that's unblockable. 2, that did not crit. Let's try that one again, just one more time. The special 2, I mean. And then if I need to come back in for another fight to get to the special 3, then I'll do that. It's kind of annoying because you got to cycle through, preferably, unless you want to just, well, I could, nah. Let's do it the safe way, the safe strat. Because I don't have any backup options in case it goes poorly for me. No Heimdalls or anything. Okay, so this is 6 prowess, fully charged heavy, 1 Tempest is 10.8 thousand. I'm gonna try and remember that. See if I can just parry you, then launch this. 9,000, 3,000, so that's 12,000. So maybe 13,000, just say, all said, not including some of the shock. And that's death. Okay, so then that's where we're at. So I was able to get a 13,000 damage special 2 charged up, which wasn't shabby. But that was stacking my team. That's either just lucking out with a crit or stacking my team with champs that boost crit or ability accuracy. Whereas by not doing that, I was able to get a 10.8 thousand special 3 with only 1 Tempest, 6 prowess, and 1 heavy prowess charged up. So let me do 2 things. Let me check out the 4-star Storm, see if she's got the synergy with Bishop, and if so, what said, okay, so it's just prowess lasting longer. Do I need it to last longer, though? It'd be useful. I don't think it'll be necessary. I don't think. Okay, so let's scrub the team here. And Storm does what again? It's the alternate Tempest by the special 3 lasting 8 seconds longer, which might be enough time to get... Might give you enough time to build up to another special 3 naturally. But maybe not. And then I wanted... Well, we can try it 2 ways. We can try the Heimdall method, just in case I don't... preventing me from just dying outright. Let's just try it with the Heimdall way first. And then... And then what do you do? Nothing. So let's try that. So for right now, what we're trying to do is see what kind of damage her special 3 does with 2 Tempests active and as many prowess as possible. It was 10.8 with 1 prowess. Let's see what it is with 2. With 1 Tempest, I mean that. So, in order to do that, we're gonna need to live life a wee bit more dangerously. So I just need you to launch your special 2, please. Special 2, please. Or heavy me. Thank you. Charge that up all the way, and then let's see what that does. $17,000. Very nice. Now let's see if we can get that reliably. Or get another prowess under my belt. Close. Perfect. Okay, perfect. It's 2 Tempests, 8 prowess, heavy prowess charged. $18,000. We got the 6 prowess there. 7, I guess, technically. So now it's at 8 prowess. Oh god, I hate that. It's so close. I'm gonna get knocked down. Awesome. Okay, so that is 12 prowess. 2 Tempests. Fully heavy charged. 31,000. 31,000 on a 3-star. Reliably. I mean, as reliably as it goes. Jeez. Okay, so now what can I do to bolster that a little bit? What can I do to bolster you? So the only difference with this is that I've got the mutant agenda, which is 10% increased attack, right? Let's, for the sake of argument, throw up. Who did I get rid of? I got rid of Vanilla Storm. Let's throw up the 4-star, just because she synergizes with everybody else, right? So I don't really care about the Supreme, because that doesn't do anything for me. Prowess, this one I'm interested in, because if the Prowess lasts longer, I might be able to hang on to a few more. Right? And this one will be nice, just for a bit of survivability. Who else has mutant agenda? That's a pretty common synergy. But who else does? Sorry, I'm on Aunt May again right now, looking up this one specific synergy. Because this is a level 2 mutant agenda. There's a level 3 mutant agenda as well. I don't know if that's 15% added attack or something different. No, 12%. That's negligible. Stupid. Okay, so we'll just roll with level 2. But then because this is the this 3-star rank up, I'm going to pass on all of that. I don't need Heimdall. Heimdall would be nice, but I don't need Heimdall. Who else can I throw up here that would be a bit more plausible, believable? You know what? Let's do one of the tried and true synergies. Let's. Yeah, but you wouldn't bring Magneto. I don't think Sunspot's got any synergies with anyone who's here. Because I don't need armor. I don't need crit. That does nothing. I'm not science. So yeah, the ability accuracy really wouldn't do anything for me. I need something that would boost my attack rating, not my crit rating. Maybe another Beardo synergy, to be honest. That'd probably be my guess. That if you were going to make this a plausible team, you would have your Storm X, you'd have your Vanilla Storm, Bishop, maybe, and Beardo. So let's try that. So the score to beat is 31,000. And I'm going to be focusing solely on special threes now. That seems to be the more reliable way to go. Okay, so that's 5 prowess, a heavy charge, 2 tempests. $20,000. Now let's see if I can do it again. But see, a 3-star Storm-X is just so difficult to test out properly because she doesn't get her 2 best synergies, arguably. Yeah, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna go bring back Heimdall. Because having a Heimdall on your team is pretty believable. Then yeah, you probably wouldn't need any of those either. Okay, so here's where we're at. We're still testing out a 3-star Storm. And a 3-star is not optimal for testing for the Storm because her 2 best synergies with Vanilla Storm and Bishop aren't activated, which means the prowess don't last as long, nor does the second Tempest last as long. I want Lightning. But even still, was able to get some pretty solid damage out of maxed out 3-star. So let's try this again. So I'm just, again, focusing on special threes. And this one is, I don't need to get knocked down. I don't need to get knocked down. If you want quick damage fast, then yeah, you would get knocked down the first time around. But if you're patient, you don't do a whole lot of damage first special 3, you do a whole bunch your second. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. So freaking annoying. So annoying. Alright, so that's not optimal. $24,000. Not bad. Not great. We can do better. We can do so much better. So let's back out all that. Probably got another couple rounds left tonight. Storm have a power gain synergy with somebody? She does. So it's a 10% power gain with Black Panther. Man, that is just such a suboptimal team. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well here tonight. So tonight is just a 3-star test of Storm X, and she's maxed out. And we're putting up some pretty big reliable numbers. The idea here is that we're trying to find an optimal move set for her to be reliable. And unfortunately, I'm not really super thrilled with the lineup here between Bishop Storm and Black Panther. But so far, I've been putting up some pretty good numbers. And it's kind of exciting to see what happens. So to be on the safe side here, I'm not going to be doing the optimal speed strat for big damage where I get hit right before I launch my first special 3. And instead, ouch, I'm going to be doing the safe strat, launching the first special 3. And the first special 3, which activates both Tempests, and then since I've got the power gain between Storm and Black Panther, should make getting to my second special 3 a little bit easier, a little bit faster. Now again, this isn't the optimal testing ground, frankly, for Storm or her moveset because the 3-star doesn't have the synergy activated between Storm and Bishop, which if they did, it would just make my life a whole lot easier in keeping both Tempests active longer and Prowesses active longer. So that is 9 Prowesses, 1 fully charged heavy, 1 Beardo Prowess, and 2 Tempests. So let's see what this does. 26.7 thousand, not bad. And since we got the power gain, that makes life just a little bit easier getting to the second special 3. Let's see if I can parry you. Awesome. So that is 11 Vanilla Prowess, 1 Beardo Prowess, mostly charged heavy Prowess, 2 Tempests. 30,000, that's better. Kind of makes you wonder what it would be for a 4-star 5 or 6. Okay, so that is that. Not get punched in the face. That's it. That's 7 Prowess. That should be somewhere in the high 20s, I think. And I don't think I'm going to survive to another special 3. Now granted, to be able to get this kind of damage, you need the AI to be playing cooperatively. Because if they turtle up and they play passive at all, you're in deep trouble. I guess that's nice because I'm so low in health. Both of them are constantly active, so that's nice. It will be nice if you take her questing. That'll be easy to get maximum output based off of a single revive. So that's nice. Alright. That's gonna do me for tonight, guys. I think we're on to something. I think I need to test out the 4-star where I actually get the synergies active between Vanilla Storm and Bishop. But that having been said, even without Black Panther and Bishop really, because I don't think Bishop really did anything for me. Let me just double check that here before I sign off. Because Bishop gets the synergy with Storm. Storm, that's my Storm. That Storm isn't doing anything useful, because that is the increased bleed for Black Panther. And, oh, okay, so that's what Bishop does. Okay. So it's still slightly suboptimal. But based off of a max out 3-star, we're able to consistently get anywhere between 25 to 30,000 damage per special 3, which isn't shabby. Now I'm kind of really interested to test her out at higher difficulties or higher star ratings, but we'll see. But again, that's going to do me for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. For those of you watching live, thanks for hanging out and putting up with me monologuing while I get punched in the face. For those of you watching in the future, thanks for finding the channel, sticking with me this long. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. So it's pretty new, but each and every bit helps me out immensely, and I very much appreciate it. I'm going to be back live streaming again probably sometime this weekend, if not tomorrow, for the milestones in the 5-star Storm-X arena, then Sunday for just the regular vanilla Sunday arena. I'll be putting up one-off videos here and there, so stay tuned for that too. So until next time, everyone, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.